Hey, T, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on Litecoin. And what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be stepping back. And what you're seeing here is the 4-hour chart. So we're going to be really paying attention to the 4-hour chart. We're going to be looking for patterns, trends, that type of stuff today. But first of all, guys, what I wanted to start off by talking about was there's been a lot of FUD and hate going around out there about Litecoin and Charlie Lee and everything. And basically what I do want to ask you is, down low, let me know, do you still have confidence in Litecoin? Because I still have confidence in Litecoin. I think it's a great project. It has so much going for it. It probably has, top 3 most adoption out there of all the cryptocurrencies. And there's just been a lot of FUD and hate going around on Litecoin. And I don't typically get to watch many other YouTubers, but today I had a little break in time and I saw Dan from Crypto Capital Venture. He was talking about basically just the hate and the negativity going on in the space, and I couldn't agree with him more. I really feel like this tribalism in the cryptocurrency space, if there's going to be anything that's going to be a demise in this space, it's going to be that, just the hatred. Like, guys, a rising tide lifts all ships. I don't care if it's a poop coin that can drag these altcoins back up. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't understand why people just attack one another out there for projects. People who hate Litecoin, why are you watching Litecoin videos? I guess that's my question. If it's a coin I don't like, I'm not going to be spending time watching videos on it. And that was the point he was making. Like, I just don't understand why we all can't just come together. We're wanting adoption. We're wanting this to take place. And a rising tide lifts all ships. So why would we not work together? So he really made a great point out there, and I want to give him some credit. And, I've got to see him on and off since I started my channel, and he's done just a wonderful job. It's just now, guys, running 2 businesses, and with my son being born a year ago, I just so busy I don't get to really catch up on many YouTubers, and he's done a great job. So I want to give a shout out to him. But I've seen it throughout just the YouTube community where people will do videos about other creators and hate on them and everything, and I don't understand it. So, guys, I'm done talking about all that stuff, but to me it's just crazy for the simple fact that, I thought we were all in this together. We like this movement. We want this decentralized movement to take place. And, I just think we should all work together as a team. That's just my opinion. So let me know down low what you guys think about that. But what we're going to do real quick here, guys, we're going to dig into Litecoin. We're on the 4-hour. And what I wanted to point out to you here, so guys, in all the books that I've read, essentially a short-term trend is from 0 to 3 months. An intermediate term is from about 3 to 6 months. And then a longer-term trend, some of the books said 6 months or longer, some said a year or longer. So we're going to go with this as basically a mix between an intermediate and a longer-term bullish uptrend. Our trend here is still up. On the 1-day chart, we're still up above our 200-day moving average. We're still up above our main trend line that we need to pay attention to coming out from down here where we're moving forward. That's what needs to hold for me. We're still in an uptrend in the intermediate term to long term. Now, in the short term here, as you can see, we've been in a downtrend. And what's happening here is we're losing all of our moving averages. And they're starting here on the 1 hour all the way to the 4 hour, even onto the 12 hour. They're starting to act as overhead resistance now. And what you have to do is think about it like a raging river. Right here, we had all of them moving up with us, right? So they were acting as support as we were making higher highs and higher lows. Now here we're making lower highs and lower lows to this point here, and then we started chopping in this little equilibrium pattern here, guys. And now what we have is a higher low than the previous bottom that we had. So that has been defended. You can kind of see how we have slight divergence there as well. We have those nice higher lows coming in down low here on the RSI. Right now we're at 44 on the RSI, so there's plenty of room to continue to move up to the upside. And what I have for you all here is basically the support and resistance areas that I would be looking at. So say we're to break down through this green trend line that I have right here, what I would first be looking at is the 200-day moving average on the 1-day chart, which is around like $82. So that's the first area I'm going to look. But in terms of the 4-hour chart, which I like to play, I would look down to around that $76.32. That could be a potential bounce area. And I think that could be a spot where some buyers potentially step in. Remember, we want to look to see if it's key areas like that off supports or trend lines with a nice candlestick pattern coming off it, and big volume is what you want to look for. Those are things I like to look for. If we drop down below that, guys, we would look at $70 and then $64 in my opinion, where we had this retracement. We blasted up. We went about $40 up in the matter of 3 days or so, and then we basically almost came all the way back down, and we had a bullish engulfing candle at $64.74. That moved us to the upside all the way up to around that 145. So that was a really powerful move. Now, guys, say we are to start moving to the upside here. What we're going to have to do is start getting over and having closes over these moving averages. Do you see how they're breaking overhead above us? So this is our 21 moving average. Then in green we have our 100, our blues are 50, and then we have our 200 moving over top of us right now. So those are pressing down upon us, guys. So to the upside, we would be looking at these moving averages. First, we'd look at that 50 moving average. That's going to be around $91.57. I'm real big on moving averages. I believe they're great for support and resistance, something that you really want to use, as well as like Fibonacci and just overall trend lines and support and resistance. Beyond that, guys, I would look up probably to around that 200-day moving average and see what we do. We need some closes up above it. Here we came all the way down to $90 and we pushed up to around 107, but we could not keep and stay up above this 200 moving average here, and that's what we have to do. So we started to have candle closes below it, and we've just dropped down. So we're looking for that defense right now, and that's going to be an important thing for us. So, guys, that's what I wanted to tell you right now. Just be cautious, be patient, protect yourself. We're in a sticky area right now. This is a tough area we're in. Even with Bitcoin, it's just a tough spot. There's a lot of stop hunts going on, a lot of bots that are just pinging around in there. So it's really something that you want to be careful of. But I wanted to bring this to you. Really just look at these support resistance areas. We look up to around that 107, then it's going to be 122, 137, and 145 is ultimately where I'm going to be looking up to, and we just want to take it in those channels. So, you know, guys, that's all I had to bring for you today. I appreciate you being here with me. We can get into some more detail hopefully tomorrow, but I just wanted you to look at these key areas in case we start having those breakdowns. So, you guys like these, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless, take care.